So good. And spicy. I love it. Oh my God. They're so good. That's my one snack I have to have there. Then I have to have a snack over at Jungle Cruise where they have the I like to get the chimney one with chamoy and everything. It's like another snack. And I think as long as I have those two, I don't really care for the turkey one. Huh? Everyone looks at
Hello, how are we doing tonight? Parlour presentation in the world's famous Magic Castle, home to Academy of Magical Arts. Just a few reminders before we get started. If you haven't already, please silence or turn off your cell phones. Also, there's no photography or videography of any kind throughout the Magic Castle. And lastly, at the end of the show, we'll be exiting out this door and this door only. Sounds good? Yeah. Are we ready to start the show? Your performer tonight has appeared multiple times at the castle, in close-up, parlor, and stage since 2005. His talents in entertainment, MC work, and keynote speaking have taken him to 50 countries and counting for corporate meetings, cruises, and theaters, television, and for armed forces entertainment. Please welcome Joe M. Turner!
Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Joe. It's such a treat to be back in the Magic Castle. I couldn't be more tickled to see you. I bring you greetings from a small town outside Memphis, Tennessee, where I moved last year. It's really small. It's so small. The Carson relics. All right. It is so small that the zip code ends in a half. That is very small. It's very small. My job for the next 18 minutes is to amaze and entertain you as best I can, using many of the skills and techniques that kept me from dating in high school. It's going to be really fun for you, kind of a tragic flashback for me. You understand, sir? It's okay, we'll all get through it together. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to do magic, and so I went to the library and got the books, and the first thing the book said was to get a coin from your mom's purse or your dad's change, and just put it on the back of your hand and see if you can open and close your hand without dropping the coin. Get a sense of balance, the musculature of the hand, and then put it on the first finger. Said try to isolate the muscles in the second finger and bring it up vertically and let gravity pull it down on the next finger. And to do that with all of the fingers. And the book said that if I did this every day for 5 or 10 minutes, a little exercise, over time it would get smoother and faster and faster and smoother. And the book said that if you did it long enough, people would clap. Apparently you weren't able to see. Thank you. No child left behind. Let's see. We can. My friends were like you. They were like, that's not really magic, is it? I mean, magic is like juggling, but magic is more when something that you expect to be in one place disappears and reappears somewhere. Oh, thank you. Let's do it one more time, okay? No, seriously, watch it. My friends were thinking that was a little bit cooler, but it's still, they were like, you're not a sorcerer, you're doing sleight of hand. You're sort of, somehow you're hiding it in your finger, or maybe it's behind your hand, or maybe it's going up your sleeve. They said if only you had a barrier, some kind of barrier made of steel, or titanium, or silk, so that when the coin went in your hand, we would know it couldn't go through your fingers or out to the back or up the sleeve or anything like that. Then and only then, if the coin disappeared, might we believe it could be magic. A beautiful illusion, wouldn't you agree? Let's especially for a 6th grader. Yeah. So not much action in high school. But when I got to college, things changed a little bit. Looks like I found the level of the room, too. Thanks for coming on a Sunday night. Well, we don't have time for a whole lot, but I do want to involve as many of you as I can. So let me start by asking the gentleman in the room, are any of you wearing a ring on your finger? I need to borrow a few of them. If you're wearing a wedding ring, a class ring, a signet ring, a fraternity ring, a Green Lantern ring, I don't know. No, I don't want to.
You made it disappear.
Well, hello. What's your name, sir?
Mina.
Mina?
Yes.
I would hate to be you when you get home. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's find someone up here. Who's got a ring over here that I can borrow? Oh, people are volunteering other people. What's your name?
Caesar.
Caesar. Oh, look at, oh my gosh, is this like the Super Bowl? What is going on here? That's heavy and very good. And there, I think I saw some people gesturing over here. Who's got one over here that I could borrow? They're pointing, oh, the guy in the way back. Oh, hi there. What's your name, sir?
Spotted you.
What's your name?
Robert.
Robert? Thank you. So we got Robert, Caesar, and Mina, and they all gave me these rings without me even saying what I was going to do.
We're all single now.
We're going to use these rings to try to create an experience that we can all remember in lieu of Instagram, since you can't be taking any pictures. But we'll use these to create an experience that for most of us will be a beautiful metaphor for the power of magic and the performing arts to bring together people of different backgrounds and to build bridging connections between people of divergent points of view. Isn't that nice? I wrote that just now. For 3 of us, it will be a moment when we realized we might be going home with 2 different guys. Let's just see.
I already should have gave the ring.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Do you see the ring?
I do.
Physically linked onto the chain. A big round of applause for Mina. He wasn't expecting that, I don't think. When he was over here, it was
Super Bowl ring.
Rob. Caesar, you're Caesar. You can see yours down there. Careful. I know, what a trip, he says. Holy smokes, let me hustle back around to the other side. Oh my goodness, you're all the way up there. I didn't sign up for magic for the cardio. But here we go, you can see that your ring is physically linked on with the other thing. How about a big round of applause for this one? They did great. So what we're going to do is take these to the front desk. You can claim them when you exit. And the jeweler will be done and the hacksaw will be safely put away. Tell you what we'll do. We'll see if we can get these back. Oh, careful. We'll see if we can get these back in the original condition. Mina, I see, that was yours. Let's see if we can pull this loose. I just don't want it to hit the floor. If you'll take that, a round of applause for Mina. And then we've got Caesar and Robert. Let's just take these last 2. Try not to blink. I don't want you to miss this moment. Come this way, you come this way. Caesar, you can take either one you want. I'm not going to throw it. Gary, you can have this one. Let's make sure it's in the condition it was when we started.
The one with diamonds.
Very good. And then, fantastic. That's for you. Clap for all of them. And I think we have time in our remaining time together for one other experience. This is one of the few places in the world where I might get a positive response to this question. Does anyone in the room happen to have on them a deck of playing cards?
Sure.
Do you have a deck?
Yeah,
Can I borrow
do.
your cards?
Yeah.
Would that be okay? People, well, maybe he's got those special cards. What's
I
your
have a
name?
mini deck of cards, sir.
Oh, it's a mini deck.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I don't think I'm going to
Try
be
it.
able to use. Did anyone bring a full-size deck?
Yes.
Oh, really? I always love to use borrowed cards if I can. What's your name?
Brendy. Brendy.
Brendy?
Yes.
How do you spell Brendy?
Brendri.
Brendy. These are sort of a bluish teal color. What's going on here? Oh my good, look at that. These are fancy. And it looks like you've got the jokers in play. We're going to take those out. And the rest of the cards are in no particular order, or at least now they're not. Well, we'll use Brendy's cards to create a final experience. About 175 years ago, in Western Europe, there was a man named Johann Nepomuk Hofzinser. It's a mouthful, I know. Hofzinser, by day, worked in the finance ministry of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. But by night, Hofzinser invented many of the techniques with playing cards that are still used by people like me in places like this all over the world. In one of the letters he wrote later in his life, he said he considered cards to be the poetry of magic. And by this, I think he meant that with this finite set of sounds or syllables or phonemes, one could, with diligence and creativity, create nearly an infinite number of experiences, which he did in salons and theaters and palaces across Europe. Tonight, we don't have time for an infinite number. We have time for 7. So I'm going to drop the cards from one hand to the other like this, and somewhere during that cascade, I'll ask you to call stop anywhere. That'll be your card. Please remember the card. I'm going to come back to you in a few minutes. If you forget the card, this is a colossal waste of time. I don't mean to put pressure on you, but I was a management consultant. We call this a mission critical task. What's your name? Amy, help make sure you remember the card. Now we're going to add a level of difficulty to this. We're going to go, let's go, oh, hi there. What's your name? Chris? Please say stop anywhere.
Stop.
That'll be your card. Got it? Very good. So that's 2 cards, twice as hard as a regular card trick. And what's your name, miss? Helen, please say stop anywhere.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Okay, very good. You were trying to get there and I didn't want to accidentally stop before you. Are you interested in playing?
Yeah.
Would you like to please say stop anywhere?
Stop.
That'll be your card. And your name?
D.
D. D-E-E or just D? Like D period. All right, very good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add a few more. How about, I see a woman, 2 in, yes, what's your name?
Cindy.
Cindy, please say stop anywhere.
Stop.
That'll be your card, Cindy, you got it? Can you see it from there? Very good. I don't think I could. So that's 5. Let's do, how about Jackie, if you'll say stop anywhere.
Stop.
That'll be your card. That'll be 6. And behind Jackie in the dark. Hi there. What's your name?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Yuki.
Yuki. I'm Joe. Say stop anywhere.
Stop.
That'll be your card, Yuki. Got it?
Yeah. Right.
King of Diamonds. just help it. Just help. We gotta keep it moving. So we got 7 cards, 7 times as hard as a regular card trick. I'll cut the cards just to make sure things are lost. Nobody's card is on top. I hope. I don't think anybody's card is on the bottom. And some people say, well, he just wedges his thumb, back there to remember where the cards are. I haven't got any control over the cards whatsoever. Let's find the cards. We'll start with Yuki.
Right.
All I have to do is give the cards a little shake, and one card magically turns face forward, so it's now facing you. Wow. Not this one, I didn't say that one. Just one of them. And your card was the, say again? King of Diamonds? That's correct. It is face forward. At the late parlor after you've been drinking, that's amazing. But I wouldn't lie to you anything. That's the King of Diamonds. That's a round of applause for Yuki. And then that brings me to Jackie. What was your card, Jackie?
4 of spades.
The 4 of spades. For shows like this, I keep an emergency light blue backed card in my pocket in case someone chooses the 4 of spades, which is so cool because that's the same card Cindy had was the 4 of spades, yes? No, you had the 4 of spades. What was your card?
7 of clubs.
7 of clubs. Well, it's very close. It's closer than you think. Oh. Did you hear that? They're like, now he's good. What was all that junk the first 15 minutes? The real question it raises is this, is how did that 4 of spades get back in my pocket when you were watching me the whole time? I don't understand that. Oh, thank you. I heard a single applaud. I agree with you. Wait a minute. We'll use the 7 and the 4 together to find the next card. D, I think we're to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, did you have the 7 of clubs or the 4 of spades?
No.
No. Well, then we'll use these as a pair of tweezers. What was your card?
Mine was the king. I don't remember what it was.
King. A king.
I remember what it was.
What was it?
The king of clubs.
King of clubs, was it the roundy club?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. We'll find the king of clubs. I get to look since we weren't sure. We'll pop it out invisibly. And it whirls like a helicopter across the front until it just sort of stops right here and it's hovering. We just have to wait for the rotors to give us the space to jump in. And we can pull one card right out of the air. Technically a miracle. But it's only a good card trick if it's the king of clubs. All right. Thank you for that applause. It's lovely, but honestly, it's not quite the emotional frenzy that I'm going for. But it's okay. I have a plan for the last 3 cards. Instead of a polite little clap after each one, we'll abstain. We'll sit on our hands and let the pressure build. And if we get all 3 of the last ones correct, then at the end there will be an explosion of magical joy, emotional frenzy. But we got 3 to go. So that brings me back to, were you next? What was your name? I'm sorry. Helen. Do you remember what your card was, honey? Ace of clubs. To find the ace of clubs, just watch my hands. Watch right here, and I'll try to get it to just jump out right there. Hold it. Now you want to, but we're not gonna. And it was Chris, do you remember what your card was?
3 diamonds.
3 of diamonds. To find the 3 of diamonds, I need complete silence. I love how you're focusing right here. Six years of college.
Whoa.
Don't spoil it. We got one more to go. Don't tell me yours, Amy. You've been thinking of yours longer than any other person in the room. I will extract it from your mind. Just visualize it floating in the air, right? Oh, I'm getting an image. Through the mental fog, it's coming into focus. Find this. Oh, it's coming. I see corners. There are 4 of them. It's a rectangle. It's a rectangular card. Is that correct? Yes. I told you I was a management consultant. We start by observing the obvious. That'll be $85,000, right? It's a black card. I can see that it's a black card. If you'll watch carefully, left-handed, this time without looking. Without looking, I'll try to cut right about there. 1 card leaps from the deck.
Oh.
Wow.
That's cool even if it's wrong. But hopefully it's not. I won't look. Amy, what was your card? 8 of clubs. I'm not even going to look. I'll show it to all of you and I'll know if I got it right in memory of Hofzinser from the emotional frenzy. So here we go. Well, you guys were so much fun. How about a round of applause for Brendy for loaning me a deck of cards to close the show? And Brendy, you can play these down front when we're done. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Joe Turner. If you did, follow me on whatever you follow people on. If you didn't, well, you've got a whole house full of other magicians to enjoy, and we will see you next time at the Magic Castle. Thanks for coming. Thank you.
Right.
That was
It seems like the only one in the audience who did. Look at that fall green.
No, they're teal, the color of Wendy's.
Emilio, it's your skirt.
Mis medias.
The other guy, yeah.
It's part of the trick. He used them.
Yes, yes.
It's already in.
Get your card.
She went the other way.
Thank you.
Oh, she's over here.
No, she's going the other way. I was like, how did you do that? Thank you for loaning that. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't able to watch any of your wedding shows, but.
Well, I appreciate you coming tonight. Let's get on.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Lou, could I ask a favor? Absolutely. My three friends and I would like to get a picture.
I would love to.
Hi, John. Thank you very much. Jack, can I take just a quick second with my
Oh, yeah,
friends?
no, I'm gonna go see what's happening downstairs. Wonderful show, glad you were here. Tell me why. There you go.
Love you, brother. Thank you.
Don't forget your name. Okay, I'll have a second.
All right, thank you. It's entertainment director. So he's the reason I'm here.
He's such a great guy.
He is.
He's such a great guy.
Great performer.
Who's got a camera? Hey, that's a phone.
Sure.
I'll take one with you too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was incredible. So,
That was
so much
really fun. Thank you
There
so
you go, my
much.
pleasure. I'm gonna take a few, so
Wanna
you
take
need
off your
clothes?
Yeah, I'll just take off my.
And yeah, perfect.
Let's get all glammed
Should I
up.
stand in the middle?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go sideways just to make sure I get everybody in. Okay, smile as if you all like each other. Here's a trick. I'm gonna tell you two tricks. Stare at the camera lens, look at the lens of the camera, and then everybody go. Oh, that's a trick that I learned there.
Okay, see if they're good. See if they're.
There's several,
'cause I
to
get-
make sure they came out good.
I can blur things without even meaning.
That's
to.
awesome.
Because-
Thank you so
and
much.
that's true, if you go, I'm serious,
Yeah.
if you go, you cannot help but smile. It makes your face smile, I love it.
Should I-
Would
do you want
one
to
of
take a
you
photo?
do
Yeah,
me a
let's get
favor?
one with Lou.
And I would love to get one with Joe, and I'll let you have my camera. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
All right. 1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Jack, your card's actually in his back pocket.
Here, I'll do a.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you
Thank
very,
you very
very
much.
much.
Let me
And
know.
remind me your name,
Jackie.
Jackie Lou. It
Pleasure
was a
sitting next to
pleasure
you.
sitting with you.
All right.
Right.
That's,
That was so much fun. A little look backstage.
Oh, it's very fancy. Very fancy.
Jameson bottle.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
Well, this is not exactly the show I planned to do this week. I had a different finish, but BJ is closing with a wrist skill.
Oh.
So I put it in my list, but somehow it slipped through the cracks. So I adapted.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jania.
We see that happening more and more, that there's some overlocation in the shows.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I get it, but if they're not gonna, I think what happens is people that are responsible for reading it don't know what's simple.
Yes.
Yep.
So if it's not exactly, some hero comedy wrote escape and I wrote Keller wrist tie. And to them, that's two different
That's two
things, but
different
a magician would say, we need to investigate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
They used to, it used to be more focused on that.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I have plenty of material that I could adapt, and that's a good close. I mean, multiple
You know,
selection.
I think I've seen your show maybe twice, but back in the 05,
Right.
06,
Oh, I was
07
different.
time frame, it's totally different.
Oh,
now.
different.
Totally different. So,
If I hadn't grown in 20 years, there'd be a problem.
yes, yes.
All right.
Imagine me. I'll let you guys
Yeah,
chat. It looks
thanks.
like, thank
Good to
you.
see you, brother. I'll
Good to
see you in Buffalo.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I just want to say, in case we don't see you again, thank you so much for this. This was super fun. I
I'm so
love the
glad.
card magic.